What is up, guys? Any tier guild forever, however you want to call me. We're going to be reviewing Eden Zero chapters 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. This was nice. Looks like we ended off on a good note. We ended off at the end of this, I guess, guilt's art, and we're slowly starting into possibly another arc involving this new villain that might actually be a huge threat to Shiki and his group of Eden Zero, known as Draken Joe, apparently known as the Dark Alchemist. So that's going to be interesting to see. Wonder how it's going to go on moving forward. But with that being said, we now know the identity and the reason why Homura is with Eden Zero. Her master actually turns out to be one of the 4 shooting stars known as Valkyrie. So that's why she's with them. She's with them so she can help her locate. Pretty much she's with them because they're going to find Valkyrie at some point, and to make sure she has a higher chance of finding her master, she's like, maybe I should stick to this group because they're probably gonna help. They're gonna help her out, while at the same time helping themselves. So I'm pretty sure like Homura is gonna be like a permanent member of Eden Zero, and while at the same time trying to find some competition by going head to head with Shiki. The moment they find Valkyrie, she's more than likely gonna challenge Shiki and have themselves a little fight to see who is the best. Her as the disciple of Valkyrie, or the grandchild of Ziggy, known as the Demon King. So what? I'm pretty sure Shiki is gonna win unless I'm completely underestimating Homura, and she might give Shiki the slice and dice treatment. But we'll see later on in future chapters. We went through a lot, seeing from Iliga still being. No, I'm pretty sure Iliga is dead. Yeah, he's dead. Rebecca shot him square between the eyes. Jin is still around, and it turns out Jin might not necessarily be a bad guy. Like, you can't necessarily call him a hero, but he's not necessarily a complete bad guy. Because the only reason he's doing all these evil deeds is to help with the condition of his little sister, Cleany. Think that's how you say her name. I'm assuming she's like in some kind of life-threatening condition, and the reason why he was affiliated with the fake sister is because he needed money and he needed assistance. Plus, she said that she would help his sister out, but he's like, you know what? You lied to me once. I ain't falling for that crap again. Literally squashed her face in. Honestly, the way he killed that fake sister was on some Acnologia savagery shit. So this guy, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't want to call him a bad guy because he's doing this for the sake of his sister. He's just not afraid to get his hands dirty in like, trying to get that done. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Would you necessarily say Jean is a bad guy based on my current knowledge without spoiler territory? Would you say he's a bad guy or not, due to the fact that he's not doing this out of like evil deeds? He's committing like illegal acts for the sake of saving his little sister. Now you can say all he's trying to do is act like a good older brother, even though if it means being a horrible person in the process. Like, he doesn't care as long as he can save his sister. So I wouldn't say that's necessarily a bad guy. He's just doing bad things for a good cause, as interesting as that sounds. But yeah, yes, I mean that as a question, by the way, so that counts as question 1. I really am interested to finding out more about Jin. He's kind of like that one mysterious character in the show that you are eager to find out more about, which we did. We did find out what his motives are, his motivation, why he's doing all these acts for the fake sister, even though he didn't know she was fake. And I don't know. I want to say that him and Shiki are going to have a long lasting rivalry. I'm pretty sure. Unless later on he like ends up joining Eden Zero, which I doubt. I'm pretty sure he's not going to join. He's probably going to create his own mercenary group. He might even be the leader of that crew. And then him and Shiki are going to encounter each other. They've already encountered each other quite a few times throughout this arc. So it's probably going to happen again later on in the future, but not necessarily as friends, more as rivals. I don't know. I can see Jin being like the main rival for Shiki, which I'm not going to lie to you, I would not be opposed of that. He seems like someone that could definitely give Shiki a workout. But out of all the enemies we've seen, I mean, you could say maybe Elsie, like, you know, the Urza of this series, but we don't really know the full extent of her strength, since the one that Shiki fought turns out to be a dummy. It wasn't the real one. It was a fake. We'll see though, because I am curious to find out where more or less the story is going to go from here, because I mean, when you think about it, Shiki's got a lot of competition on his hands. He's got Jin, who is that's not going to be the end of Jin. Either Jin is going to be the main rival, or he may in fact be like the future villain of this series, due to how much he gives Shiki a workout, and just overall how his character, he just feels like he's either going to be a long-lasting rival. Maybe he can be like that rival slash villain. I can see that happening too, which again, that would make his character even more likable, because I definitely see him being a rival, but it would only add like it would make it so much better making him like a rival slash villain. That'd be sick. But yeah, the story is going in a really good, I'm not gonna lie to you, I really like the pacing of this series. Like, it doesn't slow down, it doesn't speed up. It's at that good pace where it's not too fast and not too slow, while at the same time keeping you entertained for what's gonna happen next. And all I gotta say is that sister, yeah, she's a live wire. I can already tell she's a piece of work. But I'm curious to see how the other ones are, because Witch, Sister, Valkyrie, and Hermit. I'm pretty sure the Hermit one is gonna be a guy. Watch the Hermit one be an exact copy of Makarov. That would be like icing on the cake for me. That's like this. The series has their own Makarov too. I mean, you can say there's a lot of Makarov interpretations in this show, but really, we never really got a solid one that looks exactly like him. And I noticed some people, based on a few videos I've seen, some people don't like how the connection between Fairy Tail and Shiki and how strong it is, when really, it doesn't bug me. Honestly, I don't see that as a bad thing. I see that as a nice eye catcher because of cameos and stuff. So you're turning away from a show simply because certain characters resemble Fairy Tail characters. That seems like an excuse, and honestly, that's not a huge deal. Even though you can arguably say Shiki does look like a decent combination of Gray and Natsu, he's still his own guy. He is, yes, his personality has traits that would resemble Natsu's, but for the most part, he's kind of his own guy. He's more of a friendly, cheerful, mature Natsu. He's like as I said it before, he's a Natsu 2.0. And I don't know, me personally, I like Shiki more than Natsu, but that's just me. But still, from here, it looks like they're going on their journey to find Valkyrie next. That, you know, is going to be an emotional ride when Homura and Valkyrie meet each other. Or I'm curious how her personality is, because we got a because I know we may get different kinds of personalities. For example, Witch is kind of like that technical, straightforward, monotone kind of character. While Sister is like that hot-blooded, delinquent-ish kind of character. And then Valkyrie, I was gonna say she might be the shy one. Strict one? I don't know. I don't know how curious. Who knows? Maybe Valkyrie might just be like a shy one. Like maybe she has kind of like a shift in personality. One moment, normally she's like shy, but when she gets into battle, she's like serious mode. So maybe it's something like that. But we'll see when we get to that point in the manga. But yeah, I guess I'll get into question 2 since you guys know what question 1 is. Your thoughts on Ivory. You like her, you don't like her. Which one do you prefer between the 2 shining stars that we currently have right now in this manga? Ivory or Sister Ivory or Witch? Which one do you like the most? Ivory does have a better personality to her. I'm gonna have to say Ivory because Witch is cool. I like her, but I don't like her like that. I don't know. Ivory, in my opinion, is the better character between the 2. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe later on in the future, Witch might get to a point to where damn, I think I like Witch more. We'll see. But currently, out of the 4 shining stars, it's looking like it's gonna be Ivory, cause she's interesting. Well, she's interesting in the sense that she has a personality versus Witch, but for the most part, Ivory is like just a hot-blooded type. Pretty much the vibe I'm getting. But anyway, guys, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, comment, sub if you haven't already. It really motivates me to put more content out there for you guys as my guildmates, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.